Hello and welcome to World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. Let's begin. Thousands of passengers are fleeing the impact of a pilot strike in Germany after negotiations between the country's biggest airline, Lufthansa, and the union representing pilots collapsed over a long-running dispute regarding wages and early retirement benefits. Germanwings, a subsidiary of Germany's biggest airline, Lufthansa, said up to 15,000 passengers were affected by Friday's strike, which started at 6 a.m. and was to last until noon local time. More than 100 flights, mostly domestic connections from airports in Cologne, Stuttgart, Düsseldorf, Dortmund, Hanover, Hamburg and Berlin were grounded by the strike. A three-day pilot strike in April grounded Lufthansa and its Germanwings and Lufthansa Cargo subsidiaries. Zimbabwe's veteran President Robert Mugabe trusts Chinese new economic relations to rescue his country's sinking economy at a time when the U.S. sanctions due to abuses of power and election rigging, which he denies, have been harming Zimbabwean economy. The oldest and one of the longest ruling leaders of Africa, Mugabe received a warm welcome on a visit to China this week. As Zimbabwean state media quoted officials with Mugabe in Beijing, they needed $4 billion for projects including energy, road and dam construction, rehabilitation of a dilapidated rail system, upgrading the state telecom system and developing an industrial factory park. Bahrain has denied that it offered an invitation to a top U.S. diplomat who was earlier expelled after he met with a leading opposition group, extending a rift between Washington and the tiny strategic Gulf nation. The island kingdom's Undersecretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Abdulatif Abdullah, said on Thursday evening that no invitation has been made to U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Democracy, Human Rights and Labor, Tom Malinowski. The country ordered Malinowski to leave in early July after he met with the main opposition group Al-Wefaq. Bahrain is an important ally for Washington because it is the longtime home of the U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet. Israeli forensic investigators on Friday identified a recently found body as that of a U.S. religious student who disappeared while hiking in Jerusalem last week. Police spokeswoman Lubo Samri said the body was confirmed early on Friday morning to be that of seminary student Aharon Sofer. Sofer's body was found Thursday night in the same area where he disappeared last week. The 23-year-old from New Jersey had been hiking with a friend in a hilly forested area on the outskirts of Jerusalem. And that's it for this hour's World in 2 Minutes. See you in 2 hours for more stories. Goodbye.